Good evening and welcome to Pakistan Today News from our London studio. I'm Chris Taylor. Our top story, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif will meet U.S. President Donald Trump in Washington this Thursday. This marks the first White House meeting between the two countries' leaders since 2019. Officials say talks will focus on trade, counterterrorism, and Afghanistan. Analysts caution, however, that the reset in ties is still tentative. In judicial developments, the Supreme Court has formed an 8-member constitutional bench headed by Justice Aminuddin Khan to hear challenges to the 26th constitutional amendment. Hearings begin October 7th. Observers note the ruling could set a landmark precedent for Parliament's authority and constitutional powers. Meanwhile, 5 judges of the Islamabad High Court have turned to senior lawyers after the Supreme Court registrar raised objections to their petitions. The judges had challenged the administrative powers of the IHC Chief Justice, but the registrar called the petitions personal in nature and not maintainable under Article 184(3). Turning to technology, Federal IT Minister Shehza Fatima Khawaja says 5G services will be rolled out within the next few months across 7 major cities. She also reassured the public that the recent nationwide internet slowdown was caused by submarine cable damage near Jeddah, and that steps are being taken to expand fiber capacity for more reliable connectivity. On security, authorities have deported more than 50 Afghan nationals from Islamabad and Rawalpindi under the Illegal Foreigners Repatriation Plan. The group included 21 men, 8 women, and 20 children. Officials say over 3,500 Afghans have been detained and a similar number deported since the voluntary deadline expired at the end of August. In Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, the Wildlife Department has raised 540 million rupees through trophy hunting permits for markhor, Himalayan ibex, and gray goral. Officials say the revenue will be directed toward conservation programs and local community development, ensuring sustainable wildlife management. And finally, the Pakistan Stock Exchange has hit a historic high of 159,000 points. The KSE 100 gained more than 1,000 points as investors reacted positively to news that Pakistan has met all IMF targets for a $7 billion loan tranche. Talks for an additional $1 billion package are scheduled later this month. For more on the market surge, let's go to our Karachi correspondent, Clara Bennett.
Chris, there's a buoyant mood here at the Pakistan Stock Exchange after the KSE 100 crossed the 159,000 mark for the first time in history. Traders say confidence is being driven by Pakistan's compliance with IMF targets, which reassures both domestic and foreign investors. More than 430 companies traded actively today, with financial, energy, and tech stocks leading the rally. Market watchers now expect volatility ahead of the next IMF review later this month. But for today, it's a record-breaking high in Karachi. Back to you.
Thank you, Clara. And that's all for now. You've been watching Pakistan Today News. I'm Chris Taylor.